Hello guys, my name is Sanctum. In this video, I wanna be studying a fling Brennenburg in a way of scripting. So we're gonna play this mod, which is my favorite custom story of all time, and I'm really like curious about the scripting and stuff that is happening in there. So I'm gonna show you my desktop right here, and I'm gonna show you this is like the folder of custom stories in Flingberg, and we're gonna go over maps in the HPS file. So this is how it's gonna be, and we're just gonna be learning through each, like what does it mean. Um, what is really important to begin with is that I don't want this video to be understood as copying scripts of Flingberg. No, this video is just purely for studying. It is not like even allowed because he was like mentioning that like you should definitely not copy his custom story scripts, but we're just gonna simply only learn and understand the scripts, right? Understand the functions and understand what we can potentially do in our custom story. So if you're making yourself a custom story, or you're just interested in understanding HPL2, then we can learn together. This video will be really long. I'm gonna make chapters of each map, so if you're interested in some certain script, you're gonna find it there. And I'm not fully advanced in scripting, so sometimes I'm gonna have some question marks. So if you want, I would be really happy if, for example, you know something that I don't, then you could like message me in the comments down below and say, "Oh, this is wrong. This is like this." Last thing while making this video is for me to study and for you to study as well. Simply study, because that's all about it, right? Because if you want to make a custom story and you know, oh, this is possible, you can make so much things from that point, right? I don't want to just have my custom story purely of finding keys and items and putting them together. I want other stuff to be able to script and to be able to use them in my own custom story. So again, this is pure inspiration, pure studying, not copying. Really important disclaimer before we start the video. Now we're gonna go into the first map. So I want to go over a map, and we're gonna alt up and go into the scripting, and let's get into it.
You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh, quite the contrary.
Okay. Also, I think this is too loud. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it into one volume, and I hope I'm gonna be heard. So, before we start, I wanted to say something. Um, I actually forgot. Whatever. Maybe I'm gonna remember it after it. I wanted to say that this will not be a normal playthrough because that would be taking so much time. I'm gonna be a bit like a quote-unquote speedrunning, because obviously I played this game before, so I know what to do. So if you are looking for normal gameplay, then you should play it before, actually, because I'm gonna take some stuff here. So found sanity potion. This room is really beautiful. Um, Obviously, this is the classic Orb Chamber, but I just so like how he made it like rainy here and a bit like dark and stuff. I just love Brennenburg for the atmosphere. That's it. Like, I just so love it. And we're gonna go into Inner Sanctum, but before we do, we're gonna go into the HPS file. Now, I don't know if there will be that much things, so we're in the Orb Chamber right here. But we'll see how it goes. So we need to look for, obviously, the classic ones, and that's Void on Leave, Void on Enter, Void on Start, right? So we have Void on Leave. I guess this should be like this, but whatever. Um, we have Void on Leave. So when we leave, this will activate. Okay. So set sanity drain disable, right? Fate player FOV, head pause, stop player looking at. Yeah. So this is just Um, simply some stuff that I guess he has on each map, so we cannot like bug it somehow. Uh, we can check like in a Sanctum, for example, if this is the same thing here in a Void on Leave. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. So he just put like set player crouch disable false. He simply put everything on false so we cannot like fuck up the game or something like this. So it's actually all the time when we leave the game, it's gonna be all the time the same. Okay, so this is pretty important to understand actually. Those things. I don't know if I'm using something like this. I'm gonna check my own custom story. If I am using something pretty similar, we can check it out. So I guess I can check like courtyard, because in courtyard there is a lot of stuff. Yeah, I actually have it void on start instead of void on leave. I have void on start, default, right? Set player run, set in darkness, set player jump disable. I disable jump and I disable speed as well, like running. Um, Move speed, and this is extra from the right, yeah. So I have something similar, but not that many. Okay, now let's move on. So void on enter reloads, preload, react side, SNT. Yeah, this is like the this kind of stuff when you wake up and do this kind of stuff. So this is just a preload. Then you have a thunder, you have a rain. Yeah, this is just a real preload. This is like nothing. Nothing. Again, I don't know. I don't know why is this like on a preload, to be honest. Then you have a void on start, which is obviously where all the things are. Oh my god, there's so much things. We're just gonna go through it pretty fast because I don't want to lose that many time on this. Set enemy sanity decrease active. Mm, mhm. Is this a function for? Wait, I think he had it in scripting as well. Let me check. I think he had in scripts here. Yes, something like this. I saw. Yeah, disable enemy sanity decrease. All enemies. So you're gonna wait. You're gonna actually decrease. Oh my god! I was looking for this. Hell yeah! This is awesome. Um, this is really good. I'm gonna make like a side note. Just like side notes here. So first of all, this is, by the way, I can just copy this here. Look, here it says, feel free to use these scripts. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy here. Otherwise, I'm not gonna copy. I'm just gonna like write it down. But I want to know what is it. So basically, this is a function that will uh, not decrease your sanity when encountering enemy, which or at least I think that, which I found really, really like problematic, because I fucking hate where in Amnesia the Darkness and you're looking at an enemy and your sanity is going down. I just think it's super, super like um, super annoying. Yeah. And in my own custom story where there is no sprinting and no jumping, I want a player to actually look at the monster so he can actually go through the environment and not be like looking at the wall and stuff. I hope this is what I think it is. Okay, so let's move on. Set map display name entry orb chamber. Now this is, again, we're gonna go into extra English lang a lot of times. I don't really understand why you put set map display name entry. Okay, because this is just set map name entry orb chamber. So if we go here, oh, there is maybe. So is it because of loading screen? No, no, no. Loading screen is here. This is a command for setup loading screen, right? So we have loading screen as a text entry, which is right here, right? So when you have an extra English lang, you put loading screens, category name. This is category name loading screen. So this is this, right? Then you have an orb chamber, which is the this entry name, not category name, but entry name. And then you have a one, I don't know this one, but here you have JPEG, right? JPEG, PNG, whatever it is, and here you have a text in that, right? By the way, this is awesome. As the last pillar fell, he and his dream vanished in a bluish mist. I really love this, actually. Really love this. Um, so this is the loading screen, but I'm really curious about what is this exactly. Names. Okay, so levels. So we have a levels. Orb Chamber. Or what? I don't understand this, to be honest. Mm, can someone can someone explain me this? Why you have this level names? I'm really curious about that. I'm gonna write it down. Uh, level names in extra English lang. Why? Also on void on start with loading screens. That's so. Okay. So this is something that I just wanna like be like sure about. Otherwise, set global war int count sanity potions. Okay, so uh, this is for the counting of the sanity potions, so you don't need to put like each, like you found a sanity potion, one of something, um, because when you, for example, not take the sanity potion in the orb chamber, right, and you take it in inner sanctum, then there would be 2 out of 10, right? So this is like a set global warring, this is like a count sanity potion. I'm not sure if this is uh du- 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 du, set potion sanity. Okay, so this might be because there is a set entity call I call back, but I'm really curious about if there is somewhere the sanity potion counting, because that's something that I'm not actually sure. Oh, here. So this is a on-screen message. Okay, so we have a on-screen messages, which is the normal like display messages. Uniblank entry. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, this is nothing. Never mind. So sanity count 1. 1 of 3 sanity potion found. Yeah, this is simple. This is simple. It's just that is right here, right? Set player, where is it? Yeah, here. Set player global bar int count sanity potions, right? Uh what? Okay. I was thinking like what the fuck is this? So yeah, this is just like putting this one which is I still don't get the answer though. Okay, I don't think it's important. It's just the counting with the potions. I think when you go through it, like you want to really find it, you can find it. Set player lamp oil 0. I mean, again, this is like something that is not actually important, to be honest, I would say. Okay, so this is the intro, right? So you have a start player look at, you look at some certain area in the map. There is a script area that you name look area for, and this is, I believe, how fast he will look at it, and this is like how far he will look at it or something like this. Those numbers are meaning this thing. And so simply what it means is that the player will start look at the area. I'm using it, for example, yeah, I'm using it quite a lot in my custom story. Show player crosser icons, fate player. Yeah, so this is a fate player, FOV, move player head position, fate player roll 2, set player active false. So simply your player cannot be active in that time. You cannot move. So it's like an introduction. This is really important. If you make an intro, always make this set player active. Um, this is like really important actually. When making intro, use this. So the player will not be active. That's so. So yeah, this is really important. Set in darkness effects active. Now I'm using this thing, it's really good. Again, we can find it in the scripting, so you can like copy it. And this is really good as well because um, in the darkness, when the sanity is going down, you are not you simply don't have sanity in that sense. Like the darkness will not affect your sanity. So this is awesome as well. I'm gonna put it here. This is a function for environment darkness, so we will not have sanity going down. So it's the same as the monster, just that it's like, you know, it's for environment, and then you have it for the monster. Then you have a add timer, intro, del timer, timer intro delay, yeah, fade out, and this is just callback for entity collect callback for the potion sanity. Oh, you have a star here. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I would need to go in level editor to fully understand it, but this is interesting, to be honest. You have a void found sanity p, which is this function which is as the end. This is from set entity collect callback, and now we have a add global variant in count sanity potions, and it's one. Plague you sound pick sanity OGG. Yeah, when you pick the sanity, you play like this music, do 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 do, you know. So that's how it works. Add debug message you found plus get were sanity potions in total. Oh, so that's how it works. So this is a debug message that kind of says this, and then you have a set message, and that's how you count it. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, yeah. So this is the normal debug message that you're gonna get. So you found sanity potions in total, and this is the count of the sanity potions that you're gonna get. This is actually harder than I thought it will be, actually. So if someone is interested in this is like really cool stuff to do, but I think it's really hard, actually. And yeah, now we have a void timer intro delay. So this is just the delay of the intro, right? So you have like the intro, the fade in, right? Teleport player. Actually, this is in // so this shouldn't work, I guess. But you have a speechdaniel.ogg, which I guess it's like, it's like I should get out of here, or what is he saying? Then you have some fade in timers, intro fade in, because this is again a function. If you use add timer in your void, then at the end this is the function, right? And this function is used again here. You need to understand like how this kind of works. I can show you in my own custom story how the timers works. Maps. In study I was using this. So basically I have at entity collect callback player row script 3 rows look. So this is when I'm going from a location and someone will throw a note with a rose, okay? Like a flower rose. And the player, when he goes out of the door frame, he will look at the rose and the document. And then after a few seconds, like, you will be not forced to look at it anymore, if that makes sense. Right? So it looks rose look, so let's find it somewhere. Yeah, here, rose look, right? So void rose look, this is the function for that. Star player look at, this is where the player will be looking at, this is how fast. And then add timer, right? So you add timer, how long it will take to execute function called timer not look. When you have a void timer not look, stop player look at. So after 1 second, I'm gonna add a timer. This is how timer works. I'm gonna add a timer that after 1 second, the player will stop look, because it will execute this function which is doing this. So I hope you get it, because this is really easy example. And now from this point, we can see that after 3.5 seconds, the player will execute this function, which is star player look at, fade player stop sound, and stuff like this, right? And then obviously this is like really advanced, because you have a rain in there, you have a thunder, right? We saw like a thunder, like the light, and then there was a rain, which is interesting as well. So we have a fade out too, timer rain, set light flicker active thunder spot. Yeah, as you can see, the thunder spot set light flicker active. Thunder spot. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting actually. So I just wanna like put it in here. So this is like this is for the light to flicker as a thunder, for example. So I guess you're gonna use like a box light that you're gonna deactivate, and then by this function you actually can, if you actually name it thunderspot _1, you can actually activate thru right here. You can activate, but only flicker. Okay, so it's like a thunder. So that's cool. At debug message light is flickering now. Okay, what the fuck? Add timer. Timer flicker stop flicker. So maybe it's harder actually. Yeah, this is really hard actually. Play sound identity, ambience rain, general rain. So this is when after the flicker I guess ends. No. This is where the flicker starts, because you have play sound identity, general thunder. And then you have the rain after that. Okay. But then I guess you need to stop with this one, right? Thunder spot 1. Yeah. You need to then you need to stop it with this one, adding a timer function, which is this. Yeah. Okay. So this is how we're gonna stop it. So you use timer. The timer was this is a flicker stop right there. Flicker stop. So the timer is only 1 second. After 1 second, it's gonna stop. And then you have an intro waking up. I'm really curious about this one. So, yeah. So show player cursor icons through. This is really cool, actually. When you wake up, you can activate your cursor. It's good to use for deactivating and deactivating in cutscenes and intros, and then activating it. Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. I like it. Like this will actually create a lot of immersion. I would say. Star player looking at fade in, fate player roll 2, 20, 10, 35. Roll? That's so cool actually. So this is like a waking up literally. This is literally waking up. Because you are rolling. Like because you are rolling literally. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Because you're like getting up, if that makes sense. So it's like, you know, then use this fade in, start play looking at okay, a timer, look stop. And this is where we are at the end. Fate player roll 2. Play good sound. Yeah, so this is like you crouch. Plus using this sound. Okay, so this is cool as well. You can use this like a crouch sound, and then you like it's actually better. Then obviously set player active. Stop player. Okay, understand. Then you have the add effect voice, which is the Daniel Ramble, like you should get out of here or something like this. Which is through a dialogue kind of add effect voice, yeah, just like a dialogue thing. So it's not Q sound, it's like a add effect voice. And then you have some random config, which okay, this is crazy. I don't want to go through this. I think that's it. Lantern picked up. Set level door locked. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, that's so cool actually. Because when you have like a mementos and stuff, you pick up an item and you can like put some memento, like you interact with some door and you get like a memento. And this is actually a command where when you don't pick up the lantern, you cannot open the door. The door is locked. And when you pick up the lantern, the door is unlocked. Wow, that's crazy. That's really cool actually. That's actually really cool. 7. White lantern pickup. You can use this like a memento, putting their level door locked. So you need to take the item in order to unlock the door, which is great. Because I didn't know how to do this actually before. And then also, yeah, and also you have this fade light, item light. Yeah, I don't know what's that. And then you have an autosave. This is for autosave. Putting inside of brackets of void function. Cool. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Oh my god, there was so many stuff, bro. So many stuff. 30 minutes. Okay, let's go into next. Cool. So this location is literally the smallest one, and it took us fucking 30 minutes. I love this sound, by the way, of the door. It's really cool. This sound is you can put in your level editor. I believe. I don't think the sound is in the scripting. No, definitely not. Okay, so we have an inner sanctum. Now, why I don't see this thing? I don't see the gate here. Oh no. There is supposed to be gate, but I don't see it, which is sad. I guess I delete it, but I don't know how I could delete it. Okay, whatever. So yeah, in here we don't have that much, to be honest. I mean, we have a lot of things. We have this thing, but I like the shakiness at the start. It's pretty cool. We're gonna take the next sanity potion. We're gonna check here. I think there is the oil, right, somewhere. Where's the oil? Yeah, here. There's the oil. A really important oil to pick up because then you don't have anything. Oh, we actually need to use this for this one. Can put like this box right here. Also, we need this barrel, okay, so like this. Nice. This is always a hard platforming. This is interesting, to be honest. You put this wooden beam into the spot right here, and it will make the player disabled, like deactivated, if that makes sense. What? Okay, but what is happening? Why is my game like broken? Someone explain? Why is my game broken? Hmm. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so let's open. Let's open this one. I want to see what's wrong with this. So what is this gate right here? There is no gate. Hmm. Beam area. That's weird. I mean, the door, I understand why there is no door, but... Oh, maybe because because there isn't a door and I can pull it out. Oh, I understand. So it cannot open the gate, right? And because it cannot open the gate, then I cannot actually do this one. So let's make I think it could work, wait. Yeah, the problem is that I don't have the door, sadly. In my folder for some reason. I think it got deleted somehow. No way. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. You kn I didn't even use the beam. Like, you can actually go there without actually using the beam. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let's just quickly look at the map in our Sanctum, just quickly, to like check what is in here. Instead of pre-placed areas, path nodes can be used as they're placed. However, this allows fine returning if needed. Okay, tuning in preloads. Mhm. Yeah, so this is the message when you interact with like the knives, like the blood thing, where there is a blood. This is when you interact with the lever. So again, this is like just putting a set message in. Um, yeah, bones event, set and deactive bone. Mm. Hmm. I want to find a door. Player interact door. Escalate callbacks and messages. In bridge. Memento event. Oh, so this is okay, okay. Set move object as entity. O3F. Hmm. Interesting. So this is just the only thing that I want to check is the block gate, and then when you like remove the pillars, then the gate is going up. So he used set move object entity. Okay, interesting, interesting. I just wanted to know this. Let's move on. So now we are in an orb chamber, where I actually really like this kind of portal thing, to be honest. It's secured by the pedestal that are is trying to dry out. Now we cannot get the orb yet. Wow. I'm really wondering again how we made this kind of stuff. Like how it like fall and stuff. I really like wonder about this. So let's just check like the thing. I hope this will not be like that complicated. This is again some preloads. Set item at identity collectible black has center from Chancel. Set an enemy in it. Okay, so has enter from Chancel. No, I want before. Holy shit, there is so much things. Okay, this is crazy. Holy shit. um, I guess I'm gonna skip this location because I don't know. I just wanted to know how he made that. Um, this was like fallen, like this, like fallen down. You know, the objects from the map. Um, interesting, like really interesting. Oi, oi, we have some wind here. Um, we need an hammer definitely, so I'm gonna go in here and take the hammer. And I'm also thinking, just like one thing that I would just check again in. Oh, yeah, we have a door opening here. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into level editor, and we're gonna open this chancel because I wanna know a few things. First of all, I wanna know this door opening because we need to know how does it called, you know? So how does this called? So this is wind area. I don't want a wind area. What is this? It has so big box. And it starts from here. So I want to know. Oh, here. Okay. Creepy area 1. Okay, so this is creepy area 1, and this has as well something. Script area 3. How it's called? Server arched. Okay. So now we're gonna check this. Okay. So creepy area 1. Event creepy door. That's the function. So let's put it here. Event creepy door. Here. So when we enter the event creepy door, add entity collect callback, player creepy area 2, event creepy door 2. Add debug message applying force. Propose. Add prop force. Sever arch 2, -10 world. Time apply more force. Wow, okay. Interesting. So he's using add prop force in order to open the door. And he's using timer to open it more. He's using this react scare, which I guess is like the slowly opening door. And Void event creepy door 2. Hmm. Okay. So he's using this. Interesting. So just wanna know that a function that when player enter a script area, a door sever arched 2 will open. Why is that world, by the way, is because like in the level editor you have if I'm saying correctly, you have X, Y, and Z, right here. X, Y, and Z. I think it's why is it not showing here? Oh, mm, okay, maybe it's some custom or something. But yeah, this is how it works, right? And so when you when the door is opening, it opens on X axis. This is Y axis and this is Z axis, and this is by the world, right? So if this is the X axis, like from here to here on the right side, you know how it's gonna open. So you need to like a bit experiment with those numbers when it comes to your map because it can be a bit different. But this is cool. I never know that you could use add prop force in order to open door. This is something new. So that was worth it to check. Uh, One more thing to check, and I'm gonna end this video here because it has almost an hour, and I guess we're gonna make like many episodes because there is a lot of things to learn. So yeah. One more thing in inner sanctum. Okay, at the start, I wanna check the how like everything shakes because I know that it's like start screen shake or something. I just want to know like how much because this was like so cool and atmospheric, and I would like to know how is it done. So void on start. So let's check the screen shake. Yeah, start screen shake here. Collapsing event. So void collapsing event. Uh, this is through at entity collect callback because it's a script area. Play sound at entity IC creek crack. Okay, start screen shake. Add timer. Yeah. Set player move, set player run, set player disable. hmm So then he used add timer to it, which is right here. And he set it again like the same. Um, Stop sound, yeah. How long was that? It's like 5 seconds, yeah. Hmm. So I'm gonna just copy this start screen shake. This is a shaking event that I can have in a script area using some sound and adding a timer when the sound and screen shake ends. Wait. There wasn't like any stop, no? Create a particle? That's also interesting. Create a particle system at entity exit. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here as well. Can create a particle on the player, like dust, for example. It's cool to know as well. Again, I'm gonna even delete those. I'm not gonna copy them. This function is normally used in the engine scripts. I just want to know how it actually looks so I can like have like some inspiration and stuff. But you know what's interesting? Last thing is that like there is a start screen shake, but there is no timer for like not having this shake, if that makes sense. So I guess this is just like it lasts like for 4 seconds. Um mm, okay. So that's it. So we have 10 side notes. I hope you learned something like me because I learned a lot actually just from going around 3 maps. I don't think there is anything really interesting in here because here, I mean, this is just like a particle effect. You like take some stuff and there is like nothing else. Maybe I think the door will close now. Yeah, the door closes actually, so it's pretty cool actually. I think there was a tinderbox as well. That's good that this small ledge doesn't have a collision because that would be really bad. And yeah. Oh fuck, I don't have oil. I use it too much, yeah. I should not use it like this. I maybe think that there was oil before. And this is obviously barricaded, so you have it's blocked and stuff like this. And now we go into an entrance cistern, which I don't think there is anything, to be honest. Maybe this sound of the door is like really cool, actually. Maybe that's the thing. But we're gonna get there in the next episodes, cover up some other maps, and we see how it goes. If you watch it till the end, thank you very much. And I hope it was helpful for you because for me it was really helpful. And if you have some issues with some like scripts or you want to help with something, or for example, you are way better in scripting than me and want to help me, then I would really, really appreciate it if you could share it in the comments down below for other people also to see. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful. And yeah, let me know in comments down below and have a nice day. Bye bye.